Why didn't it unmute my mic? It should do. Strange. Hello. Hello, walrus. Alright. Who's getting an invite? I'm gonna remove a few people that just haven't played with me in a while. And you. And you. And you. And you. Oh, and you. You can buy them, yep. You can. I wouldn't disable that. That would be silly. Okay, that'll do for a while. Got it down to 4 pages. Right. Right. Let's get some arcade on, eh? Now, Sea Cleaner came up today and said, hey, you want to clean your stuff? I'm like, oh, okay then. It went ahead and deleted all my settings for my captioning, so things might look a little different. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try to fix it.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
I don't even feel the cold.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Hostile environment warning. Low temperatures detected.
Okay, good. Yeah, a very naked border.
5, 4, 3, 1. Attack commence. Capture objective A.
My skill orb.
I am repaired.
You're doing schoolwork from home. Ah. Homework, then. It's just all homework now. You know what you miss? Quite a lot. When you play Overwatch. Mod meetings. Yeah, well, the thing is that usually hardly anyone would turn up, and sometimes not even me, so they were kind of pointless. I feel like it's better to do them if and when I need to, rather than every week. So You've been able to get achievements for Quick Play Classic for a while. It's just they only just got round to putting that in the patch notes. So maybe it says somewhere now officially you can get it in Quick Play Classic, when before it didn't, but it gave you in Quick Play Classic anyway. It's been like that for a few patches. I wanted to do a mod meeting when I was changing my schedule up, and then only one mod turned up. So, yeah, that was fun. No. I don't think you'd make a good mod, Clapsy. Which is why I haven't done it. It's not just saying it that makes you a mod, it's proving it. And so far I haven't proved it.
60 seconds remaining.
And G would make an even worse mod.
Activating the barrier. Sigma present. Soldier 76 online.
Oh, Lucio, what you doing? Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's not a good idea.
Come on, let's bring it together.
That was a terrible game. Got nothing done. Hey, G. Okay, G.
Simple arithmetic.
Simple. Rob Leves. Okay. So tomorrow we'll get the last archive missions available. That'll be nice. But after I'm done with Overwatch for the day, so we'll do them on Saturday. Neither do you, Clapsy, neither do you. Yeah, you're not there yet though, are you? So sort yourself out before you criticize others. Patience. Patience.
Hello there.
Four,
Patience, patience, patience,
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
patience, patience, patience.
Oh,
Patience.
did I see someone go below?
Patience.
They've got a Sombra, but I don't know where their Sombra is. Ooh. Oh, that's a Sombra there. No more translocator for you. Oh yeah, nice. Oh no, not so nice.
Only through conflict do we evolve.
Yeah, like one of my worst heroes. Thanks. Just swallowing little bits of water.
No one can hide from my sight.
Breathing it, should I say. That doesn't really work very well. Lungs aren't meant for liquids.
No chance.
Oh yeah, fist him. Hit them with my strong hand. Oh yeah. What? Mystery Heroes confuses me sometimes. It's like, oh, I just killed him, but why is he still alive? It's a different one.
My ultimate is
30 seconds remaining.
Well, I just got here. I don't have ult.
my ultimate is
I'm too old. I'm too old. I'm too old.
Did you now?
Remaining.
just hang in there.
Victory.
Yeah, I see it.
Play of the game.
I'm not gonna lie about that stuff.
Resistance. Double. Triple. Quadruple kill.
It's for Maximum to post if he wants to. Since it refers to me in the third person, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to post.
Now arriving at Ilios.
All right, game face on.
All systems checked out. Ready for combat maneuvers.
It's my time to. Oh yeah! It's my time to. Oh yeah! Crusader!
5,
My ultimate is. Oh yeah!
1. Round 1. Capture.
Teleporter online.
My ultimate is charging.
To the bar. Hello.
My ultimate is. Oh yeah! My ultimate is. Oh yeah!
Bad beam.
Very hot.
Oh, come on.
Justice.
Oh. Let me try that again. Aim it properly. Yeah, great. Okay, good. Totally worth it. Yep.
Take the objective. Join me in glory.
Where was it? It was it here? Whee! What? Perfect. Oh no. Well, at least I got someone, eh?
I'll take this one. Join me.
I'm on fire.
It's very precise charge, that one. You have to fling them as you fall off the edge, otherwise it doesn't work. How do you download music on your PC? You find some music and you download it. Easy. There's no hoops you have to jump through the computer. No. I don't want to roll that dice.
I demand caution.
Ba-ba, ba-ba.
Piece of cake.
Sing them yourself. Jaff. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, yep, good second try.
Wrestle with Jeff, prepare for him.
Flapsy got it. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no.
Junkrat primed and ready.
It's one way to ensure you can't misspell it. Put it on a macro. Well, you either don't misspell it or you misspell it every single time. That's what. At least it's consistent that way. Whoa. Or it's a fly. Ow.
Last round. Watch.
Not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
Score 1-0.
Not on my watch.
Once, I can do it again.
I wouldn't count on that.
I've still got it.
I've still got it.
And they say chivalry is
Sorry,
dead.
sorry.
I'm an army of one.
5, 4, 3, 1.
Hang in there. Hang in there. Right, there we go. We're sorting something out on the bot. Hang in there. Well, if someone has coronavirus, they can spread it. That's how it works. But it is infectious during its incubation period, which means people can be wandering around, spreading it around without even knowing, without showing any symptoms. And further still, some people never show symptoms. So it's becoming more and more common every day, Horus. More and more common every day. That's how it works. The more it spreads, the more people can transmit it, and the more people get it, the more people can spread it, etc. It goes around and just amplifies. But once someone has recovered from it, they can no longer carry it or transmit it or anything like that, as far as we know. Since the immune system has destroyed all of the virus, they don't have any to spread anymore.
My ultimate is amazing.
Hey, stay frosty.
In terms of non-humans spreading it, I don't know. There is not enough data on this virus to know all of that stuff yet, so it's still very early. It's still very early. This virus has only been around since December. That's about 4 months right now, so it's still far too early to know all the details. We're not going to have a vaccine until early next year, most likely, in terms of being able to mass produce it. So, yeah. The vast majority of people that would catch it will have caught it by the time there's a vaccine. So, any vaccine that does get developed will be an afterthought rather than a preventative measure. But, that being said, it will still be worth rolling out because it stops the thing doing round 2 and going around the globe again in a slightly modified version that can infect people who've already had it before. That's assuming that the current version can't infect people more than once as well. So. And there have been occasional reports that people have been infected more than once. But those may be due down to errors in testing more than anything. So not enough data to know yet. Ow. Generally it depends on how readily mutatable the virus is. If the virus is highly adaptive and mutates readily, then it's more likely to be something that continually goes round and around like the seasonal flu does. But it's less affected by climate than the seasonal flu. The seasonal flu doesn't do very well in hot weather, which is why it does rounds around the globe, because it can't survive very well in hot climates. But coronavirus has no problem at all. It might be slightly slower in hotter climates, but it's infecting hot countries and cold countries just fine. So it's still not fully airborne. The virus can't survive just hanging around on dust particles, so it's not properly airborne. It has to be contained in moisture that's expelled from an infected patient through coughing or sneezing. It cannot exist just on dust particles. As far as I understand it. Because if it was fully airborne, then anyone who's in a room with anyone else who's got it will get infected. And you'd see the infection rate go through the roof. It's already bad, but it would be at least an order of magnitude worse if it was properly airborne, right? Three more to go, G.
Traveling to Dorado.
What are we waiting for?
So if it was fully airborne, there would be no containing it. If everything else was the same, it would be impossible to contain. Impossible. But as it stands, we still stand a chance in containing it because you have to be in proximity of someone who is infected. Rather close proximity, but about 6 feet is generally understood to be the distance. Within 6 feet, when they cough or sneeze, right? So if you're within 6 feet of someone who coughs or sneezes and they're infected, you're likely to be infected as well. It's not guaranteed, but there's a high chance of infection if that's the case. If it was fully airborne, one person could infect an entire room of people without being anywhere near them, because that stuff would drift about in the air currents of the room and start infecting people, and then it would spread further, and eventually everyone would be infected within an hour, or maybe, depending on the size of the room, of course. If it's a large gathering of people, say like a stadium, yeah, that would be devastating. An airport would probably be one of the worst places to be in that scenario, because infected people will then end up flying all over the world and spreading it around. So, yeah. I'm all good pretty bad, but yeah, the airport is by far the worst place. Because people are traveling all around the world in an airport, right? So that would then have massive knock-on effects very, very quickly. And almost every country would be infected very, very quickly. If it was truly airborne.
Watch out for that turret!
It would, of course, entirely depend on how quickly the virus could establish itself and become infectious in an infected person. If it could do that within a few hours, then yeah, that's pretty devastating.
Only through conflict do we evolve.
So basically what would happen, you'd have an infected person in an airport, Everyone they stood anywhere near would get infected. Everyone on the plane that they flew in would get infected. And then everyone in the airport that they land at, that they come anywhere near, would get infected too and pass it on and around. And since usually people, when they go to an airport, will come into contact with someone like a passport official or a security official, you know, these people that come into contact with thousands of people a day, yeah, it gets pretty bad pretty quick. So you get someone like that infected, and they're passing on the infection to countries all around the world. So the one thing that can be I just couldn't stay in sentry. I kept holding the button down. Agency. So yeah, it's good that coronavirus isn't fully airborne, because we'd be 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times more screwed right now if it was, right? No one would have escaped infection by now, because of the way that the numbers work, right? It's exponential. So you increase the infectivity of it a little bit, and suddenly extrapolate that out to the amount of time that the virus has been around, and suddenly everyone's infected. Instead of what it is now, where the known cases of the virus is currently 438,000. So it's really ramping up already, but imagine if the thing had been infecting 10 people a day instead of 2 or 3. Right? That's pretty nasty. A week, let's say. Let's say a week. Right. An order of magnitude a week. How long will it take to get the whole world infected? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 weeks. 11 weeks? 10 to 11 weeks. That's all it would take. And it's been that already. So.
From light.
Ooh. And that's only 10 infections every day on average.
Enemy contact.
Another saving grace about this virus is its relatively low mortality rate. Sure, it's still very high, and it's high enough to cause serious casualties, but it could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. Look at something like rabies. Rabies has a 100% mortality rate when not treated. So if someone isn't treated for rabies, they will die. Full stop. End of story. So if you get some kind of airborne form of rabies with a long incubation period, good night humanity. It's game over. But you need that long incubation period And you need to not have an already established cure or treatment. It needs to be brand new. Because if it really was rabies that ended up being airborne and all that kind of stuff, they'd go about and just give everyone a rabies shot. Every single person. Because it's already an established treatment for it, a vaccine, a cure. They already know how to deal with it. So it'd have to be something similar that has the same kind of effect, but one that has no known treatment or cure. And there are scientists out there that create these things deliberately in order to figure out how to cure them, how to create vaccines, and do all that kind of stuff in preparation for something like this actually happening. It makes them more ready for what might happen in the future. It's basically doing a load of the research and development ahead of time to try and save lives. Because if they've made some of the work, if they've done it ahead of time, they don't have to do it then when they need it. They can just use some of their pre-made research and development, slot it in, and accelerate the development of the vaccine or the treatment, which is what they have been doing already. But that being said, we're still a long way off an actual viable, working, safe vaccine that's being rolled out worldwide. That's gonna take a long time. Alright, jeez. I hear the developer of Plague Inc. has made a mode where you save the world from a pandemic instead of kill the world with a pandemic. So the developers of Plague Inc. have actually donated $250,000 to Coalition of Epidemic Preparedness Innovations and the World Health Organization's COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund. So they've donated a huge amount of money to try and help fight this thing.
Welcome to
Level 4. Okay. When arranging our donations with WHO and CEPI, we were repeatedly asked if we could make a game which let the player work to stop an outbreak. Therefore, as well as providing financial support, we are accelerating work on a new Plague Inc. game mode which lets players save the world from a deadly disease outbreak. Players will have to balance managing disease progression and boosting healthcare systems, as well as controlling real-world actions such as triaging, quarantining, social distancing, and closing of public services. We are developing this game mode with help of experts from the World Health Organization, the Global Outbreak Alert and Response Network, and more. The new update will be free for all players during the pandemic, and we will share more information as soon as we can. Nice. So I might have to give that a go when it's done. So they'll probably end up charging for it after this whole thing is over.
Much better.
But for anyone that wants it during the pandemic, they can get it for free, which is fair. They've probably made a lot of money selling copies of the game recently, in the last few months. So it's only fair they give it back. Plague Inc. Inc as in INC. Short for Incorporated. It's a good game. It's a good game. No, Plague Inc. Look, captions actually spelled it right. No, that's the name on Steam. Plague Inc. Evolved, yeah. It's called Plague Inc. Evolved on Steam because it's like an enhanced version. Because originally it was on mobile devices. Ooh.
Imagination is the essence of the story.
Ah. Oh yeah. I worked hard on that. Oh no. Oh yeah. I spilled a bit of water near my plug sockets.
Together we are strong.
So, you know, if I disappear suddenly, you know what's happened. So the update will be free, not the game itself. So if you haven't got the game, you still have to buy it. Game devs have to make a living too. When it's ready. They haven't told us when it will be ready.
Best round lost.
No.
Score 0-1.
One shot, one kill.
Winston, you're gonna shoot. You should try playing with some real firepower.
I like to leave the heavy lifting.
I
I'm
don't
too old. I'm too
brood.
old for surprises.
Rude. Rude. Rude.
Five,
Rude.
4, 3,
I'm too old. I'm too old.
One.
I'm too old.
round.
Last placement. Nice.
Capture the objective.
Good luck.
Teleporter on.
Play well.
We move swiftly.
You know?
Reality fed to my will.
Oh, come on. Why you do this?
True self
Enemy turret ahead.
is without form. Patience, 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 patience.
turret ahead.
Oh, come on. So, I was watching a Stylosa video yesterday about the fact that he had a little interview with Jeff. I was asking Jeff several different questions. But Stylosa made a comment about Jeff's latest development update. And about the words he used at the end of the developer update. And Jeff was basically saying about Echo. We hope you enjoy playing her when she's available in a brand new version of Overwatch or something like that. It's like, what? What are you saying, Jeff?
Winston reporting.
It's a perfect day for some dipstick.
I don't know what that is, Walrus. So. Oh man.
Check in.
What? Oh, okay. He is dead, yeah. Oh, killed the Bastion. Both Bastions are dead. The McCrees aren't there. Oh, there we go. Good.
Very rough.
Deoxygenate. Okay.
1-1.
That's fair enough. All my cookies were deleted. Thanks.
This is now my home, as much as any other.
Right, we're switching the account. Click on this account.
Be ashamed after kill someone.
Your brain hurts. It shouldn't. It has no nerve endings.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round. Capture the objective.
Someone can slap your brain and you just don't feel a thing, you know? Doesn't. Deoxygenated. Well, deoxygenated blood is the blood that comes back from your muscles and everything else that's been given oxygen, and now the blood doesn't have any oxygen anymore because it's given it all out. So then it goes straight back to the heart. The heart pumps it back to the lungs where it can get more oxygen, right? And then it takes that oxygen from the lungs and distributes it around the body again. And then goes back, gets more. Right, that's how it works.
Cellular structure.
Brigitte at your service.
Hide him up. Triple. Hey, come back. I know.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
Yeah. Some weird misses there, but okay. Too late. Okay, listen to this.
On the PTR, for those of you who want to go and play her right now, we wish we could bring her to the experimental card, but unfortunately the technology doesn't allow us to do that. So we'll do testing on the PTR for Echo. She will be going live soon, but it will be probably a prolonged PTR period because a hero takes a lot of testing, a lot of tuning, balancing, bug fixing. And we think when she comes into the game and you all have a chance to play her, it will be a completely different version of Overwatch, and we hope you love it. Thanks so much.
Listen to that again. Listen to the words he's using.
And you all have a chance to play her, it will be a completely different version of Overwatch, and we hope you love it.
It will be a completely different version of Overwatch, and we hope you love it. Overwatch 2?
Traveling to Route 66.
I would not recommend.
It's wishful thinking, but you know, you never know.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I doubt it. I doubt it. But, you know, it could be. He could be hinting at it. You know, he wouldn't be able to tell you, Walrus.
5, 4, 3, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Don't mess this up.
Spotted them. Here it comes.
Ready, set, suicide! No! Oh, actually survived. Last game was a win. Nice one. So where did you end up? This is a great view. Look at this. Lovely. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, da, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. Coronavirus. Oh! Why two Orissas? That's just annoying.
I will protect the innocent. I'm so scared.
Wins and losses don't matter. About how you played. So it looks like you played high plat. Sounds about right, based on what you got in normal comp. Ooh. Da, 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 da.
There is no obligation for the universe to make sense. Da, da, da.
Oh, GTA 6 may be revealed soon. Why should it even matter if he has a secret account? How many viewers do I usually get? It varies. Usually mid-teens to low 20s. It's around about where I'm at most days.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
Probably lying then. Because it's easy enough to prove it, but if he's not gonna, then it's probably a lie. Too much work. What nonsense.
The payload has reached the
Sigma, barrier up.
I mean, why would you need to blur out the name? I mean, if you really wanted to prove it, you could just find any old screenshot of someone's other's account and then just say that's yours, right?
Pathetic. From the shadows.
Yeah, perfect accuracy. Yep.
Pathetic.
Jeez, what the? No! What? Well, that was rude. Up in there. Guess they didn't like me being alive, eh? Ow.
At your service.
Everything can be hacked, and everyone.
Oh, I didn't put my thing down. My thing!
Always leave yourself a back door.
Baptiste here.
Oh, well, their May has ult. Watch out for Blizzard. What are you doing, Clapsy? Come on.
All better.
Watch out.
More.
Ready to burn.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh no!
I'm out of here.
That brig needs to be dealt with. Just being annoying. Yeah, okay, well. Guess not.
Play of the game.
What's in the box? Hmm. Am I using that one already? Yeah. No change. After you.
Welcome to Paris.
Oh. It's Paris.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Top speed.
Привет. Hello.
Engaging.
Привет.
Three, two, one.
Navigating.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Whoa! That's a robot. Oh, I messed it up. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Too many of them.
Truce, patience, 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 patience.
Nope. Alright.
We are patience.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
It really doesn't look like it makes much sense at all, this.
Please move behind the barrier.
Looks like you're shooting the floor a bit and the piano notes get hit. Ow! I am still the highest player, yes. Highest level player. Been the highest level player since I first gained the title. So, yeah. It's been a while. What, 2.5 years?
Play of the game.
Approaching 3 now, actually. Oh yeah, some people are. Some people do it more because they know it works. So the trick is to make sure that if you reckon they're trying to be annoying, just don't react, because the reaction is what they're after. So if you don't react to their attempts at being annoying, they'll try less. It will eventually.
Stop following me around.
Eventually they'll just get bored and stop.
Only standing around while there's work to be done.
The good thing about that is I can just time you out, and then all that spam is gone. So there we go.
Attack commencing.
That's the beauty of a digital platform.
I foresee great things for you.
Pew! Pew pew! What a silly monkey. No, it's just deleting your comments. You can be annoying without spamming, Walrus. And causing it. It's a very lazy way. You'll have to be more creative. Ooh, almost had him.
Bingo! Much better. Let's get started.
Ooh, yeah. No, come on, push. Don't just stand around, Clapsy, come on. Let's go. I was creating room and no one filled it in. I wouldn't want to encourage bad behavior, Walrus.
I'm taking the point.
Whoa, watch out.
You have good day.
Whoa. Ooh, nice. Evasion.
I'm taking care of you.
Barrier in place.
EMP charge.
Eyes on the bad guys. EMP activated.
Whoa.
Heroes never die. I'm here.
Mystery Heroes is what I'm playing now. gonna play it as much as I can until at least one hero has 333 hours in total. Oh, sea cleaner was still open. Rude. No, I don't. The next time I'll play quick play will be when Echo is on live servers. And as of yet, we don't know when that will be yet. Because she has to be ready first.
Amazing.
Yeah, she may well do.
Need help.
Yeah. Amazing!
Let's see if you have this. Amazing.
Ooh, right in the face. Right in the face. Ooh, right in the face. Hello. Bendins.
What is that melody?
Success. Alright, gold healing. Lol.
Play of the game.
Vänta så. You might want to.
I think it's fine. If you want to make another damage, that's fine. I think her visual design fits the support role better. She doesn't look like a damage hero, but if that's the way they want to go, then that's what they're doing. That's just how it is, right? I'm gonna do a quick bathroom break. One moment.
Traveling to Havana.
The true struggle is for the superiority of ideas.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I need healing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
I sighted the enemy.
There is disquiet in your soul.
Enemy contact. Ahorita regreso. Where's the fun? Where's the fun in playing fair? Been here. Let's get started. Where's the fun? Where's the fun? Where's the fun? Where's the fun in playing fair? Enemy turret ahead. Where's the fun? Where's the fun? Where's the fun? Where's the fun in playing fair? Enemy turret destroyed. Where's the fun? Where's the fun? Where's the fun? Where's the fun in playing fair? Hey there. Surrender to my will. Enemy turret. Sterben nicht. Initiating. Enemy turret ahead. Where's the fun? Where's the fun? Where's the fun in playing fair? Feeling much better. I might need this later. Mucho mejor. ¿Qué onda? Translocating. Initiating. Much better. Enemy turret here. Mucho mejor.
Double kill.
There is no obligation for the
Oh, my
universe
mic
to make
was-
sense to you.
Why is my why? When I go back to my main scene, it should unmute my mic. Why is that not working? I don't know. Strange. Oh! Okay then.
McCree, at your service.
I will be your shield.
Whoa. Gotcha. Okay, we're done.
Play of the season.
The power of destruction.
Ah, greetings, Buzz Lightyear. Is that Overwatch? Is it? I wonder, will the USA overtake Italy today in the total number of cases? It's possible.
Traveling to Hanamura.
They've got the same number of active cases according to the official numbers right now. But as today moves on in time, we may find the US creeping ever closer to Italy's numbers.
There's nothing I haven't seen before. Stick together. We will complete our mission.
Does comp suck? Depends on who you ask. And depends on how.
5, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Let's get to work. That's not my kill that tracer. We got two Zayas. Whoa. Okay.
I'm a one-man apocalypse. Eat, piece of cake.
A snowball fight. Oh yeah. Oh, I went down to 1 HP there. Oh, come on. Well, I went down to 0 that time.
Next round. After you.
Next round's after you.
Next round. After you.
on me. After you. You seem familiar.
Objective lost.
After you.
New defense point. Objective
You done? After you.
Coming at you.
Next round's on me. After you.
Observe the barrier. Enemy detected.
Bum, bum, bum.
Next round's on me. After you.
Activating shield.
Next round's on me. After you.
Bacon cake. Bacon cake.
I'll be the most impressive piece of
Personne
cake.
n'échappe à mon regard.
I'll be a most impressive piece of cake.
The most impressive display.
Observe the barrier.
Don't stop now.
Barrier.
I'm taking care.
Have some heals.
The most impressive piece of cake. The most impressive piece of cake. Let me get you patched up. Piece of cake.
Why do I use pink and yellow? 'Cause I was doing Diva. And now I'm not. And I haven't changed it.
You should be at peak performance level.
And it's not pink and yellow. It's pink and lime green.
Let's get you back out there. I'm taking care
Bam,
of it.
bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh! Okay then. Well, that's rude. Might change enemy color at some point, but I kind of like pink as a team color.
Together, we are strong. Nanobit administered. Barriers on testicles.
That tickles.
Your best shot.
Come back.
It's only a joke. What do you have to do next?
Hey, come back, Hanzo. I'm only trying to murder you. Aww. And your friends.
Get in there, ready to battle.
Ow.
Ten seconds remaining.
10 secondo.
Victory.
Excellent.
Play of the game.
I didn't even see the Symmetra there. Didn't even see it. Wouldn't that be a surprise
Welcome to
if Overwatch 2 gets released like within a few weeks?
All systems checked out. Ready for combat maneuvers.
That would be very unexpected. Even I don't expect that. That's far too early.
Everyone signed their life insurance policies. Lieutenant Augustine, reporting for duty. I recommend not.
I'm looking forward to working.
I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation.
That was awesome. Probably that was awesome.
I recommend.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
ازيك؟
Hey Flash. Why not have 5 channel points for have a sip of water? That would be too spammy. And I drink a full bottle of water every single stream. I've gone through all of that in less than 2 hours.
To be okay.
So I drink enough. I don't need my chat to intervene on my behalf. And besides, what if no one redeemed it? Does that mean I get no water? Oh no. What are the consequences? Yeah, there are some interesting ways people have used their channel points. Ow.
Walk it off.
Death walks among you.
Does it now?
Pathetic.
I am unstoppable.
Good.
I will fire. I will lead us to victory. Enemy turret ahead. Enemy turret eliminated.
Heal up.
Die either.
after you. That was a tactical pathetic. The Doom skin looks nice. I'd like to see it actually in game though to know for sure whether I like it or not. No, I have my ult, you silly sausage.
Bad guys.
Meteor strike.
Ahorita regreso.
Torbjorn, ready to march.
I like how you can spray while in stealth. Just get random sprays to appear and they're like, what? Got him. Ooh. Wah! Whoa, that almost hit my face. Okay, good.
I'm out of here.
Hello, everyone. I wanted to just send a message out to all of you.
I used the one where she's running around the camera. Pizza. Ah!
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, executed. Oh no! What happened to my translocator? Did I not have one out?
Cheeky. Sorry I'm late. Cheeky. My ultimate is charging. Pulse bomb is charging. My ultimate is
30 seconds remaining.
Pulse bomb is charging. Pulse bomb is cheeky.
Yep.
Back in the fight.
Pineapples. What a silly name for a fruit. Why not just call it the same thing that everyone else does? Why change the name? Very rude.
Victory.
What did you just realized? Well, we randomly will, randomly, sometimes, randomly. But not all the time, no. Ooh, level up. Oh, I hadn't done it for the previous level either. I guess I'll just do it twice.
Level up.
Or craftsmen blaze their tools.
Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust.
Okay. Good, Lishang Tower.
And they say chivalry. And they say chivalry.
Doomfist. It will be brought to justice.
I like it.
Oh, we got two fisty mans, have we? Two fisty mans. Is Doomfist too thick for this, or have they fixed it? Don't tell me they fixed it. Why would they do such a thing? Have we got 3 Doomfists? Okay. Alright. Doomfists must survive, and then everyone else can just die until they get Doomfist, and then we got 6. The other team had 2 as well. This will be the last Overwatch game on my stream today. So I've got my Breck, and then I've got my GTA. Ooh! Aww. Well, the fisting ended. There's no more Doomfists left except one on the other team.
Pointless. Pointless.
Oh, well. All the Doomfists are now dead. When GTA 5 Online was fairly new, I played a bunch of it. My character is still on there. Level 120, I think. Because I stopped after I got Chain Gun, which was the highest weapon you could get at the time. Yeah, an hour per day of the year. That's how many? It's really not many, considering Overwatch, but you know. Ah. Orisa has a thick button. She hits it and she becomes so thick that no one can boop her. Thick.
EMP activated.
Okay, good.
1-0.
Worth fighting for. Could have used a little more time to get ready.
Amazing.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Good.
You scared me.
Oh, how dare you!
One shot. One kill.
I don't main anything. I'm playing random. Mystery arrows. It's just randomness. Total randomness. Come on, let me shoot ya. Aww. Oh wow, I really needed that. I was one HP. Oh. Almost hit her face. Don't fail! Kill them all! Excuse me, please. There we go. No! Kill the Farah! She hasn't died yet. Well, there's two now.
With every death comes honor.
Well, it's too bad for you, Chainer, because I'm not in quick play. I'm in Mystery Heroes. So, sucks for you. Ooh, got him. There's two of them alive right now. Kill the Farah, kill the whatever. Sigma. And then we're done.
There is no obligation.
I'm on fire. Touch me and you'll get burned.
Victory.
We did it! Right at 4 o'clock as well. Perfect. Okay, so Breck and then some GTA. Chaos. BRB.